realtors are unfortunately in a very bad position in this economy. It is not a profession. I am not a real estate agent. I know some of you are. It would not be what I'd want as my single source of income. Very, very few realtors are making it financially anymore. California Association of Realtors just came out with an article, and the headline is "Home Sales Are at the Lowest of All Time." This is going back to recorded history that they kept track of the first 6 months of this year, or the first 5 months of this year. We are in the lowest of all time trend. There's very, very few houses for sale, and you've got what you call the homeowners who would normally sell are doing this quiet quitting thing. They're not selling their homes because, frankly, they don't want to give up these cheaper interest rates. There's still a ton of buyers out there, but mortgage rates are going up. That's making it higher for most buyers, not all. And for homes that do hit the market, there are, once again, like there were last year, multiple offers, multiple buyers. Most of the time, there's going to be multiple bids on properties that are there. And frequently, these things are being sold just in the last several weeks at over ask. Now, this could all change next week when we hit our deficit ceiling. And if you want some information on that, you can go watch the video that I recorded on that and how it can affect those of you in this business. And as well as from a general economic standpoint, that it can help you as to what you need to do to kind of protect yourself. Going back to the plight of the real estate agents. In some of these areas in this country, specifically the California Association of Realtors said in the Bay Area of California, the income levels of real estate agents are down 49% year over year. In other words, a cut in half. Southern California, they're down 40%. And in some of the bigger West Coast states that have had problems and areas, Seattle, Phoenix, Las Vegas, they're down 30 to 40%. Currently, according to the California Association of Realtors, the average real estate agent is on track to make $58,000 today in commission, this year in commission, and that's adjusted for inflation. If you look at 2021, just 2 years ago, the average real estate agent made $95,000 in commission, adjusted for inflation. You go back even further to 2003 and 4, they were making approximately $100,000 in commission, adjusted for inflation. So, in that period of time, it has dropped in half, basically. And that is leading to a mass resignation. You're going to see part-time real estate agents just exit the industry first. And then the full-time agents who don't do as much business will be next. And then finally, at some point, this could erode into the group of battle-hardened veterans of the real estate industry as real estate agents and realtors, because there's just not going to be enough money, and at least in the short term, until the Fed reverses course and drops interest rates, for everybody to eat. They're estimating, the National Association of Realtors is estimating that about one third of the approximately 1.5 million real estate agents will resign over the next 3 years. They will cease to be realtors or real estate agents. So we're going to go from about 1.5 million agents to in the range of 1 million agents. And, at the current rate that we have houses coming for sale, that's plenty. In fact, that's even still too much. But on a normal year that we've had every year except this year, we will have a shortage of real estate agents 3, 4, 5 years down the road. So, there's hope on the horizon. Don't get discouraged. There's things you could do in the meantime. And here's what I'd recommend. This is my best piece of advice for real estate agents or realtors who aren't making ends meet. Go find the biggest, fastest moving real estate investor in your community, especially those who rehab properties and or people who flip properties, and talk to them about a job. We are always, and I'm in that category, both from a flipper standpoint and from a rehabber standpoint. Flipping being like a terms deal, rehabbing being obviously traditional, buy it, fix it, sell it. We are always looking for good people to represent us, to look for our interests out there, to find us deals. And we love realtors. We use them for all assets and all aspects, of our operations. And we're glad to hire, some of the best realtors around if they're willing to do the work. And it is a great way for you to get your foot in the investor door. A lot of times the agents today who are really successful focused during the last downturn on working with investors. They became great at finding houses, buying houses for investors, that kind of thing, because even in a severe downturn, investors will still be in the business of real estate investing. And, a lot of these folks have dropped as well. Investors, we've talked about that over the last year. The investor count is down by 50% or more. So, realtors have come second from this. Investors fled first. Realtors are having to flee now. Other industries that are related are losing employees, escrow, title companies, all of the various and sundry services related to real estate, a lot of jobs. But keep in mind, when there's, a lot of people leaving, it creates a vacuum, and you can fill that vacuum. So keep your eyes and ears open. Go find yourself a great investor to hook up with and do some work with and for them, and they will welcome you. The good ones will welcome you. Hey, thank you for watching. If you get a minute, I would love to hear your comments about what you think of these videos. Feel free also to put in any topics down here in the comment section, things that you'd like to hear me discuss. Any questions you want, go ahead and put in here. We'll make sure we get a video on it when we get time. And as always, please like and subscribe. Hit that ring the bell button as well to get notified every time there is a new video. Thanks a lot, everybody.